Students want all academically and financially deserving students to be funded. The university says it simply cannot afford to fund all students due to limited funds. It says it needs about 91 million rand to meet the current shortfall. Students owe the university over 117 million rand. The university is encouraging students to register online, but some students are determined to soldier on despite the interdict. All right, for more on the story, we're now joined by SABC reporter Sello Tatai. Sello, a very good afternoon to you. What is the latest at the Mahikeng Campus of the North West University?
Well, Alicia, what I can tell you is that the situation hasn't changed. The second day in running registrations here at the Mahikeng Campus of the North West University has been halted. As you correctly point out in your introduction, the university says it cannot afford the current shortfall, which is about 91 million rand, and taking into cognizance that the university is currently owed 117 million rand by students. And what we have managed to get from the president of the SRC at this campus, Benz Babengwane, he told us that there hasn't been any tangible and sufficient communication between the university and the Department of Higher Education regarding the new funds that have been allocated to NFSAS. They were requesting that there should be effective communication. Instead, what they say is that the Department of Higher Education should send a directive to the university to register all needy and academically deserving students to be able to register. And once the Treasury has released the 7 billion rand that has been committed to NFSAS funding, then that money would go into paying for the fees of these 1,600 students who are facing financial exclusion.
All right, but Sello, now look, the interdict that is barring any disruptions on campus, is this effective and how is this being enforced? Are there extra security around the area? What's going on there?
Well, yes, the university got an interdict yesterday, and the university has beefed up its security. So one must say they are relying on those two fundamental points to maintain order and law and order here at the campus. And the university has also advised students to register online, but that has not assisted much because there are parents who come from far-flung rural areas in the Northwest Province, like your Vryburg and Khanyesa and Taung, who drove all the way down here to Mahikeng to register their children, but that does not happen, and most of them are not that technologically savvy in a sense, so they will have to resort to traditional means of registering their students, and that has not happened. So it has created a backlog in a sense. We have not been able to get from the university as to how much students have registered online, and some of the students that we have spoken to, they've told us that they do not know which modules to pick because they are first years. They were expecting that there will be career counselors who will take them through the academic programs that they will have to embark on this year, and consequently manage to register and proceed with the academic activities as the year goes on.
Let's expand on that. So is there any indication as to when the full academic activities will actually begin at Mahikeng?
Well, as I'm talking to you now, Alicia, there is a meeting between some members of the SRC and student leadership of different political formations together with the University Council to try and reach an amicable solution to the current standoff. But it seems like students are divided on this matter. Some of the students that we have spoken to, they've told us that they have been instructed by their national leadership of SASCO not to be a participant of this protest. And on the other hand, EFF Student Command say that they will soldier on and continue with the mass protest, saying that to a large extent it's not correct for students to be financially excluded on the basis that they come from poor families where parents are unemployed.
Thank you so much for that. That is Sello Tatai live to us from Mahikeng. Democratic Alliance leader